What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It is the final game of the RFL Divisional round. This should make for another good game as we have the Mexico City Diablos taking on the Columbus Explorers as they head over to Ohio. So this should be one of those games, man. Last week, the Diablos got themselves a solid victory. Chumlee played excellent and helped his team propel over the Condors. And speaking of the Condors, he's not in yet, but I guess I'll make this announcement twice. I just hired another head coach to be in the RFL, and that is Stephen Forsey, who was in here earlier. He applied, and I liked his application, and I could tell that he was ready. What's good, TJ Money? What's good, Matt? What's good, Preston? Appreciate you guys coming through. Preston, man, he said he's got it all figured out for you guys, and he'll be sure to set you guys up for the Discord. So make sure you guys go through for that and become part of the community, man, because this league is growing. Believe it or not, this league is growing. Yep. What's good, Zach? Appreciate you coming through. Yep, for sure. The mic's working this time. And let's talk about this game coming in. First, before we talk more about it, let's go ahead and look at the overalls of both teams so far coming into this one. What's good, Beast? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Noah. You as well, Jay. And here we are looking at the overalls. The Explorers have a slightly better overall, just by a point, over the Mexico City Diablos. 78 over a 77. But as we've seen from the last live stream, that really doesn't mean anything. The Snowhawks were 10 whole overall points over the Thunderbirds and still lost in a blowout, 47-20. So overalls really means nothing here. What's good, Emoji? What's good, Mahmood? What's good, DJ? What's good, Tor Armstrong? Appreciate you guys all coming through. You too, Carl, you, Jay, Awesome Crocodile, all my guys. It's about that time, man. The final live stream of the day and the final live stream of the divisional round before we head into the conference championships games, which will be on Christmas. It's the Mexico City Diablos taking on the Columbus Explorers. Let's see who's going to advance to take on the Thunderbirds. Oh yeah, I made sure I made you guys a mod too at the end of the live stream when you guys all left. I still had mine up on my website, so I made sure that the guys that I knew, has been part of the league for a while or has a lot of credibility so far with me, I've made you guys moderators. Man, I know, man. Closer and closer to the Relocation Bowl, man. Just a couple weeks away. And then we look forward to the draft. Can't wait for that. And then it's back to Season 3 in March. So that's going to be big time. But here we go, guys. It's about that time. It is about that time. The final game in the divisional round of the RFL playoffs. The Mexico City Diablos travel up to Columbus to take on the Explorers. Last game, as you can see from the bottom, the Toronto Thunderbirds shocked us with a blowout over the Snowhawks, man. That was a big win for them, and they're a hot team. What team do you think is going to come out on top of this one? Will it be the Explorers or will it be the Diablos? What's good, Stephen Forsey? I'm not sure if it's Stephen or Stephen Forsey. I'm my bad if I'm botching that one, but appreciate you coming through. Made the announcement earlier, but I will surely and gladly make it again. Oh, I got to pause that before everything comes up. Congratulations to Stephen Forsey. He has been hired to be a RFL coach for Season 3, so that's a second new addition to the RFL as far as coaching, and he will be taking over for the Condors. Of course, you guys already know the Sacramento Condors made it into the playoffs this season. It was a great season for them, went 10-6, and I mean, he's got himself some playmakers over there. He just got to build some more weapons, I believe, just around Chase McCoy and just get the defense slightly a little better. But at the end of the day, man, you can always go back, look at the games in the past on your team, check out, where the strengths and weaknesses are, and it'll be sure that I'll be sure to know that you'll make some great picks and build up that team, man. Already a playoff caliber team, so that's a great start. What's good, Charles? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And Preston also has dropped the Discord. So, guys, make sure you get a part of that. The Discord is finally official and it's up for you guys. Still, of course, working on things with it, but man, this league is growing, man. It's becoming something big, and I cannot wait for this thing to continue to grow and continue to get out there, because this league at some point is going to be filled with nothing but subscriber players and things of that nature at some point, and I just can't wait for that. And this league's already exciting enough as it is already. The competitive edge with the coaches and everything, man, this league in Season 3 is going to be something big. But I've done enough talking. It's time for the divisional round, the final divisional round here in the NFC game, as it will be the Mexico City Diablos taking on the Explorers. Who you got winning this one? And so starting it off, the Diablos kicking it off to the Explorers. And this one's going to be fielded at about the 6-yard line. And a spin move right there, nice juke. Gets it out past the 25 to the 27. Here we go. The game is getting started. And on offense first, it's Latavian Worrell, an excellent quarterback this season for the Explorers. Just done a phenomenal job. But he is going to be without his star target, C.J. Robinson, the rookie out of UCLA who had an explosive season this year. And he's won Best Receiver of the Year in the NFC. And they're going to be without that guy. So that's going to be a huge loss. And they're going to have to depend on their other receivers. And on the first play, they try to run the ball with Bradley Atagwe. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So a great start so far for the Diablos defensively. And that's now going to bring up 2nd down and 13. What's good, Beast? I don't know if I said appreciate you coming through the stream, but thanks for coming through. That was a great job right there by the Diablos defense. Let's not forget about how good their defensive front is. I mean, they just absolutely dominate up front when it comes to getting pressure to the quarterback and even in the running game. So for the Explorers to have success here, that offensive line, they got to come up big. It's 2nd down and 13. Here goes Worrell, and that first pass is in the dirt, incomplete. Really great start here for Mexico City. Latavian Worrell, don't know what happened there. Guess he really didn't trust the throw. Just let that one hit the turf. But here's a look at the offense of the Explorers. Like we've said already, no C.J. Robinson, but it's up to Philip Stubblefield and Latavian Aguilar to step up for the Explorers here in the receiving positions. And let's not also forget about how good Bradley Atagwe is at the running back position. So they still got some weapons. But here we go, 3rd down and 13. Worrell's going to take off out of the pocket, and he will not be anywhere near close to getting a 1st down. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have to punt it. What's good, Clifton? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Let me see what else. You said I'll post the Discord every quarter. Sounds like a good idea right there, Preston. Appreciate that. And so the first drive for the Explorers ends in nothing and no points, as the Diablos didn't even allow them to get a 1st down. So this is a really good start for the Diablos. Could we see a 2nd upset in the NFC? Here goes a beautiful punt. This one falling inside the 10. And the Explorers going to mark it down at the 4. Just found out that the Ravens clinched a playoff spot. That was crazy. And so I didn't think they were going to make it. So me and my boy was talking about that. I told him he wasn't going to make it, but they made it tonight. Big win for them over the Colts. But if they play us, I think we're going to smack them again. Anyway, just wanted to put that one NFL point out there. But here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Diablos. Chum Lee coming out under center. They'll come on the I formation. It's a handoff up the middle, and this one's going to be dropped down behind the line of scrimmage for a yard. That's Myles Kerrigan, who had himself an explosive game a week ago, and he's not starting off right, as he'll be brought down for a loss of a yard. What's good, brother and brother sports? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Appreciate everybody coming through this live stream here. Final divisional round in the RFL playoffs in Season 2. And they'll go once again right back to the ground with Kerrigan. And all he can do is muster up a couple of yards. And it's now 3rd and 8 at the 5. You said they didn't clinch? Why'd they say they clinched in the, they said they clinched in the, in the actual game when I was watching it. I just watched the final of it, but yeah, that's what they said. I guess they messed up. But here goes a throw on the move, and that's incomplete. So the defense of the Explorers, they've done a great job as well. Nobody yet any points or not even a first down. So this could be one of those defensive games. We've seen nothing but explosive scoring games so far in the playoffs. And maybe we might get a new change of pace here. And it was thanks to the punt by the Explorers that the defense is able to get off the field, and now they'll punt it away. The Explorers going to get this one out to the 37. It's a good return. And now their offense coming back out onto the field looking to make something happen. So back out onto the field comes Latavian Worrell. So far throwing the ball. Hasn't had success. 0 for 1. Of course, it's only one pass. But this defensive front getting some good pressure so far. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you coming through the stream. All set I formation. Here goes Latavian Worrell. He's going to look to pass. Checks it down. And that's a nice catch right there in traffic as he's able to get it out to Braxton. Actually, I thought that was a tight end, but it's actually Latavian Aguilar. Nice catch. And that's now going to set up second down for the Explorers. So like I said, looks like we may get ourselves a change of pace here in this game here in the divisional round between the Explorers and the Diablos. Much more defensive, it seems. It's a gain of 6, and it's now second down and 4. Here goes Latavian Worrell looking, throws, and it's a drop pass. Tried to get that one out to Philip Stubblefield, but he just couldn't hang on. And now the Explorers once again going to be facing a third down. Well, here's a look at the Diablos, though, defensively up front. It looks like they got the guy switched up. As you can see, they don't got the names underneath of them, but this is a really solid defense. As I said, man, they got everybody out of place on that lineup right there. Jesus Christ! But the Explorers definitely gonna have to worry about this defensive front that the Diablos have, and right now still having trouble. Third down, 4 yards they're gonna need, and a nice saw. Thought he was gonna make the catch, but he ended up dropping it. And the defense once again with a quick 3 and out on this Explorers offense. And let's talk about the Explorers offense. Not a top 5, but at least a top 10 offense. They make a lot of big plays offensively throwing the ball, but so far, of course, without their star weapon and rookie receiver C.J. Robinson, not having as much success. A catch should have been made by Stubblefield on the hook route that he dropped. And already you can tell that's going to be an effect here for the Explorers. What's good, Ladarius? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so it just seems like this game in particular is just out of whack. I mean, I don't know what's going on. A bunch of glitches. The cameraman wasn't even aiming anywhere near the players for real. But it's first down and 10 here at the 20-yard line. They'll come out in the I formation. They'll run once again up the middle, and here goes Myles Kerrigan as he'll explode past the 30 for a first down. That's a gain of 12. Yeah, you already know, man. Road to 1,300, man. I guess I might as well call it 1.3K. Just sounds kind of weird, but yeah, man. I'm growing this league, just trying to make it as big as possible, get more people involved, and make this a new thing, man. So far, Season 3 is going to be a season to remember. I can tell how everything's getting set up. But still here in Season 2, who's going to be the second relocation chance? Here goes Myles Kerrigan. If you guys can remember Myles Kerrigan in the last game against the Condors, this guy rushed for over 200 yards in his first playoff game. You know how dynamic he can be on the ground. And the crazy thing is, despite him being just a 72 overall running back, he sure enough does not play like it. There's a nice gain of 8 right there, though. And it's second down and 2 here for the Diablos. Play action. Here goes Chum Lee getting chased down, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Deshaun Boyce, who's going to bring him down way back at the 26, and it's now 3rd and 15. Appreciate that, Mahmood, man. I'm glad you found the league as well. Appreciate all you guys being here. And so far, like I said, a defensive game we're getting. We've seen a first down for the first time today coming on this drive for the Diablos. But now they're going to be facing a 3rd and 15 way back at the 26 after that sack. Big play right there by Deshaun Boyce. And the Explorers looking to get their offense back on the field. So how do you not have 10,000? You know, I just started about a year ago as far as with this idea. So, you know, it'll get there. I know it will at some point. And look at that. 2 back-to-back sacks. That's Herndon. And now that's going to bring up 4th down for the Diablos. So great defense once again. Like I said, what we're seeing, the defenses proving to be too much for each other's offenses so far. It seems like they game plan well against each other. And that's going to be Reggie Herndon right there with a nice little push-pull. And getting right in the backfield once again to Chumley for a sack. Now this offense for the 3rd time going to have an opportunity to put some points on the board. And so here goes the punt. This one high into the air. He's going to have some space to return. Nice juke move, but a solid open field tackle right there. As he'll go down at the 32. So back out onto the field goes Latavian Worrell. They still have yet to muster up a single first down here in this one. Still a lot of football left. Still a lot of time left in this first quarter. Who's going to put up the first points? Will it be the Explorers on this drive? Or will it be the Diablos? First down and 10. Here goes Worrell looking to throw. And he's just been off the mark today. 1 for 5 so far. And the only completion that he has just only picked up 6 yards. And with that incomplete pass now, it is 2nd down and 10 for the Explorers. And looking at total yards today, -1 yards for the Diablos and only 8 for the Explorers. So defensive game for sure here in the first. He's going to look, throws, and a big first down right there. And that's going to be the first for Columbus as he's able to find his tight end, Braxton Banjo, right at midfield. So it's 1st and 10 at the 50. C.J. Robinson got injured, unfortunately, Ladarius, man. So they're going to have to work here without him. And here goes a completion to Philip Stubblefield. Nice juke move, and he's able to get it inside the 30. So a big play, and it's looking like a fantastic drive here for the Explorers. Can they close out with the game's first points? And that was just a simple slant route right there, and he's seen the man-to-man coverage. He already knows his next best receiver is Philip Stubblefield, which we've seen this season make a huge jump as far as being a threat on the receiving end of the ball for the Explorers. And right there, making a nice catch, turning up field, avoiding the tackle. And that's going to be a big first down for Columbus. What's good, Alex? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So here we go, 1st down and 10. It's a handoff. And there goes Tagwe stumbling his way inside the 25 for a short gain. He picks up about 3. What's good, Mike Smith? Actually, we put the Discord in the chat earlier. Preston, if you don't mind putting that once again in the comment section. And you can join right there. So, I mean, appreciate also guys being interested because it's going to be something big here. Nice run right there once again by Atagwe. He gets down at the 20. And it's 3rd down and 2. So they only need 2 yards to move the chains. Can they do it? They'll come out in the I formation, still with Atagwe in the backfield. So let's see if they'll elect to run it. They will, and it's some good blocking. And he bounces to the outside, and that's a 1st down for Columbus. Really good-looking drive here. And this has been the most explosive drive that we have seen yet. The Explorers looking like they're going to get the first points. They will get the first points as long as they don't turn the ball over. So let's see if they'll either get 3 or 6. There goes a run once again with Atagwe. Seems like they're showing a heavy dose of the ground game so far. Atagwe's been getting some good yards, but nothing explosive as of yet. Second down and 7 here. Goes Latavian Worrell and shotgun. He's going to look to try to pass. Throws for the end zone, and a great play on the ball as that one goes incomplete. I believe that was Benoit right there in coverage, and that is now going to bring up third down for Columbus. Really solid defense right there on that play. Here's another look at it as he tried to take a shot to the corner route to his ex-receiver now, Stubblefield. And that was just excellent coverage right there. Yep, that was actually Jaqueline Booth. Got him confused with the other starting corner for the Diablos. But he made a great play on the ball, swatting that one straight out of the hands of Stubblefield. And now it's third down for the Explorers. Third down and 7. Here goes Worrell. Another shot for the end zone, and this time it's going to be caught for a touchdown. That's Latevin Worrell, and the Explorers are going to be on the board first. What a phenomenal catch. Now here's another look at this one here in the back of the end zone. Look at that. It's the same exact scenario except a different receiver. And this time, Booth isn't going to be able to come up with a play on the ball on that one. Look at the adjustment by Aguilar as he comes up with that one. And the Explorers on the board first with 6. This extra point is going to put them up by 7. The kick is up and it's good. And a brand new score here. The Explorers leading it 7-0. That was a great catch, Noah. I definitely agree with you. Big time drive right there by Columbus. Let's see if they can continue to do that from here on out. This defense is a pretty tough defense. So that right there is that gives a lot of credit right there to this offense, just how explosive they can be. Just imagine them if they got C.J. Robinson on their offense right now, despite him being out. He does come back next week, so that's really going to help them out if they can advance. And here goes the return. Looks like he may take it to the house, but he gets taken down, inside the 40. An excellent return right there as he brings it 57 yards out to the 38. And here's another look at it. Excellent blocking. He just hit the gap, and we thought that was going to be a kick return for a touchdown, but it was a big play. What's good, Mark? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, the Emerald Gamer. Forgot to say what's up to you. Appreciate you coming through. Big play right there for the Diablos, and they're already closing in on field goal range. All they need is a couple yards or at least even a first down. First down and 10. Here goes a handoff, and it's Miles Kerrigan powering his way down to the 30. He's been an excellent back all season for the Diablos. I'm not even going to lie. For this being the first season for the NFC teams being in the RFL, for the Diablos, once I saw they had a 72 overall back, I didn't think he was going to be as explosive as he is. I mean, I knew he's a power back, but who would have thought that Miles Kerrigan would have had the season that he's had today? And look at this, another explosive run, almost breaks it, but he gets tripped up and falls inside the 20 at the 17. That was a nice run, though, and that's going to set up the Diablos with a first down. And he almost broke that one. That was a nice little stiff arm he gave, able to create separation, but he just couldn't keep his footing, and he falls down, but a big gain. And the Diablos looking like they're going to be able to respond right back. First down and 10 at the 17, I formation. It's a handoff, and once again, a Kerrigan who avoids the first tackle, and he'll be down at the 15. Yeah, man. Mahmoud. Mark is in the RFL, and he actually is the owner of the Toronto Huskies, who got eliminated, unfortunately, in the first round of the playoffs, but still a fantastic season. And his first time as a coach in the RFL went 14-2. So that was fantastic. Second down and 8. Here goes a run up the middle, and that's going to be Kerrigan as he gets it inside the 10. Heavy dose of Kerrigan that we're seeing right now here from the Diablos, and it's working. Seems like this defense so far has no answers, and it seems like every time the game goes on for Kerrigan and the Diablos, he just seems to get stronger and stronger when it comes to running the ball, picking up more and more yards. Well, here they go, third down and 2. They'll give him another carry, and the defense this time going to stand tall and bring him down right at the line of scrimmage, and he will not cross the plane for a first down. So that's going to be fourth down, and they're most likely going to have to settle for 3. You're going to have to watch out for a fake here, though. Never know what could happen when you're just a yard away. So they got to be on their P's and Q's here. But a big stop right there by the defense, absolutely blowing that running play up. Pretty sure they were expecting a carry with Kerrigan there. So here goes a field goal attempt for the Diablos, and it's good. So they'll at least cut the lead down to 4, and the brand new score, the Columbus Explorers still on top, 7-3. Well, here goes the kickoff. The Explorers going to get back onto the field offensively after this return. Pretty good return as he gets it out past the 25 to the 27. Nice 20-yard return right there by Staley. And back out onto the field comes Latavian Worrell, who led the Explorers to a scoring drive the last time. Fantastic drive he had. Ended up in a touchdown pass to Latavian Worrell. Excuse me, that's him. To Latavian Aguilar. Got two guys pretty much with the same name here on the same team. Here we go, first down and 10 at the 27. Pressure coming in quick, but he's able to get that one out to Staley, who's going to be met immediately by Diablo's defenders. Picks up a little bit of a decent gain of 3, and it's now second down. And I don't know what happened there. It looks like some miscommunication with the offensive line up front. And it was just quick pressure off the rip from the defensive front of the Diablos, as the offensive line just seemed like they just let the guy go right by. So the safety's going to come down here. That's Tupa for the Explorers, sending a blitz. Here goes a throw over the middle, and it's a first down for the Explorers. There's an injury, though, on the field. Great catch by Banjo. But it seems like the tackler, Orr, is a little bit shaken up, getting up. And we're going to have to take an injury timeout. We're back here in the action, and in for Martin Orr now comes Rashawn Floyd. So who knows how that will affect this defense. It's first down and 10. Here goes Worrell looking to pass again. He's going to take a shot deep, and this one is over the head and out of bounds. So incomplete there. It's second down. I like Latavian Worrell so far. He's standing in the pocket very well. Doesn't seem to be rattled at all despite the pressure that the Diablos have been able to send. Unfortunately, that one goes out of bounds, incomplete, but he'll look to try to take a shot again, and down he goes for a sack as he is going to be met by J.T. Mayer. And that is the first sack of the day here for Mexico City. Coming straight off the edge. It seems like he just couldn't kick the block fast enough. Actually, was the tight end. He set up like he was blocking and then went out on a route. But nobody picked up J.T. Mayer coming up off the edge. So that's one guy you definitely do not want free coming off the edge. What's good, DJ? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Third down and 20, all in the backfield by himself is Worrell. He's going to step up in the pocket, throws, guns it downfield, intercepted by the Diablos. Beautiful pick, and there he goes down the right sideline, breaking a tackle, and the Diablos going to get the ball at the 45. Amazing interception there by Jacoby Haskins, the safety. And here's another look at that. He was throwing on the move. Looks like that was just an excellent play on the ball, man. He just tried to throw that one out to Aguilar. And Haskins, the top overall player here on defense, overall-wise. And he looked like a receiver right there on that pick. Big play right there for Mexico City. So once again, back on the field, trots the offense of the Diablos. It's first down and 10 here at the 45 I formation. Here goes play action. Explorers sending a blitz. Chum Lee taking off out of the pocket. He's going to have a first down and more. And he almost outran the defense right there. It's still a big gain on his first run out of the pocket. He picks up 27. And the Diablos going to have a first and 10 at the 18. And this is something that the Explorers are definitely going to have to be aware of. They cannot allow a running back who could, a quarterback, who can run as well as Chumlee out of the pocket. They have to do a much better job of containing that outside and making sure he doesn't break off for big runs as we just seen right there. What's good, Noah? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Offset I formation here. It's first down. They're going to run the ball, and in the backfield for a loss will go Kerrigan. Tried to cut it back, but the defense corralled him. Big play right there, and it's now second down and 12 for the Diablos. There's another look at it. Not a smart decision. He should have just tried to get what he could get up the field, and that's why you want your running backs going north and south and not west and east. I mean, that every time a running back does that, when he doesn't have to, it never ends up that well. And right there, it's a loss of 2 yards for Mexico City. Second down and 12 after the 2-yard loss. They're going to go right back on the ground with Kerrigan. And all he can do is get right back where they started at the 18. So now it's 3rd and 10 for the Diablos. And with that, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. An exciting one. Competitive. So far, the Explorers leading it on top here at home, 7-3. This offense getting it done. The defense getting it done as well. And the Diablos looking like they may score, though, to be able to tie things up or actually take the lead. But they will be facing a tough 3rd and 10 situation. So it all comes down really to this play if they're going to be able to even be able to score a touchdown. So we'll see here. 3rd down and 10 at the 18, and the gun is Chumlee. He's got 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. They're going to send an all-out blitz, and there he goes down the sideline, and touchdown for Mexico City. Throws that one out there to Leroy Looker, the running back, and he was just wide open in the flats. Darts his way in the end zone, and the Diablos are going to take the lead. And that was just a smart decision right there. Chumlee obviously seen the all-out blitz that was going to be sent there by Columbus. Just threw it out quickly to the flats. Unguarded was Looker. And he just turns on the jets, gets himself in the end zone. And now the Mexico City Diablos are up. Let's see if this extra point can put them up by 3. And it's good. So the brand new score, the Diablos on top of the Explorers here on the road, 10-7. What's good, Bad Game, bro? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so the Diablos kicking it off to the Explorers as they have just lost their lead here in this one. And the return not going to get them out past the 25, but it will be close at the 24. So let's see how Latavian Worrell and the offense of the Explorers respond after that touchdown, that they gave up on defense. First down and 10. He's going to take a shot, and a beautiful catch right there by Aguilar. What about the catches so far that Aguilar's been making today? He's got the only touchdown so far for the Explorers. Right there, comes up with a big first down catch to move the chains. Nice simple hook route. Great way coming back to the ball to create that separation from the corner. And it's now 1st and 10 at the 39 here for the Explorers. Here goes a counter run play, and it's a Tagwe as he'll get it up past the 40. And all he'll get is a yard on that play. So far, him running the ball hasn't been as explosive as we've seen all season. This defense doing a better job than most teams who faced against him, containing him and not allowing him to break off any big runs. They'll go right back to him, though, and here goes a stiff arm as he'll power his way close to the first down out to the 48. And it's now 3rd down and 2 for the Explorers. So a big 3rd down situation here for Columbus. Under center is Latavian Worrell. And there goes a handoff. Great blocking up front. And there goes an explosive run by Atagwe as he'll get it out to the 42 for a first down. So they get across midfield, and what about the offensive line on this one? Guys just absolutely getting pancaked up front. Nice running there by Atagwe, just had himself nothing but open gaps to run through, and that's an easy first down for Columbus as they'll move the chains and look to try to at least take the lead or tie things up. So a big first down run play there. They're going to go right back on the ground, and this time it's going to be Dion Boley who will get his first carry of the game, and he'll pick up 3 yards at second down. So this looks like it's going to be one of those competitive games again, you guys. Who you guys predict is going to come out on top of this one to take on the Thunderbirds in the NFC Championship? So far, it's been a very good competitive game. Second down and 7, though. Here goes Worrell as he'll try to gun that one into his tight end Banjo, but the coverage was too great. Orr is back after having to sit out earlier, and he'll force that incomplete pass. It's now third down and 7. You can see Worrell just tried to gun that one in there, and that's more of Worrell's style. He's a conservative style quarterback, but he sure enough is a gunner, and he likes taking shots and trying to zip things in tight spaces. Third down and 7. Here goes Worrell taking a shot wide open. It's Stubblefield, and that's going to be a first down for Columbus. Looks like maybe a comeback route there. Not sure what he ran, but he had big separation from the corner, Jaqueline Booth right there. And Philip Stubblefield is going to pick up another first down here for the Explorers. Yeah, it is kind of looking like the Dreadnoughts and Celtic Tigers game from earlier. First down and 10 here at the 23-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end Givens to the left. Here goes play action. A blitz going to be sent. And smart idea right there by Latavian Worrell, throwing that one out of bounds before taking some heat from the blitz sent. That would have ended up in a big sack for the Desperados. Excuse me, for the Diablos. I keep switching those two teams up. Second down and 10 here at the 23. Shotgun here for Worrell. He's going to look to try to throw again. Pressure's coming. He's going to loft one up, and that's a nice catch. And they're going to say he actually did not have both feet in bounds, though. And that was Staley who made the catch, but seemed, I guess, his second foot did not get down in the green. So that's incomplete. And it's third and 10 now for the Explorers. Here goes Worrell once again looking. Pressure is coming. Still coming, and he has no choice but to throw it away. It's incomplete. And they're going to have to settle for 3 and try to tie things up at 10 apiece. And so here goes the attempt. This one's going to be a 40-yarder. Should be makeable. Let's see if he can hit it. And almost getting blocked. Came off the edge strong there. Doesn't get there in time, though. The kick is up. It's good. And we got ourselves a 10-10 ball game here between the Diablos and the Explorers. What's good, Matthew Soper? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's one of those games again, you guys. This game looks like it may come down to the wire. Who is going to advance to take on the Toronto Thunderbirds? And here goes the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll power his way to the 25. Really good return. I know, right, Mike? I never changed the sliders ever since I made them that one time, and I was just like, man, these sliders play great every game. So, I mean, I got the perfect sliders, man. I gotta get these out on Operation Sports for CPU versus CPU gameplay, because I've never seen anybody's sliders even come close to playing out the way that mine's have. It's crazy. What's good, James Johnson? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10. Here goes a run up the middle, and that's going to be a big run by Kerrigan as he'll pick up a first down for the Diablos. That was excellent up front. As you can see, the offensive line just opening up a wide open lane up the middle, pushing away the defensive players to the outside. They just opened up a huge gap right there for Myles Kerrigan to run through. Play action. Here goes Chumlee looking, throws, and it's a open receiver. It's Derek Hicks, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield to the 33 for the Diablos. Great play action play here. Nice setup, great protection, and he's seen it was man-to-man coverage. Linebacker, actually it wasn't a linebacker in coverage. It was their best cover receiver right there. And it seems like Derek Hicks just had the better speed, outran him, and he beats the man-to-man coverage. So that's going to be a big 1st down right there for Mexico City. To be honest, ever since these sliders have played the way they have, I like Madden 18 better now. There we go, 1st down and 10, broken tackle, and he's still running through guys. A nice run there, but actually, in total, it wasn't, as he ends up actually losing a yard on that play. And so it's now 2nd down and 11. Did a great job breaking Moat's tackle right there. Ran through Roy right there. Hopefully we'll get another angle at that. Yeah, here goes the other angle. Look at that. Bow! That goes to show you just how tough of a runner Myles Kerrigan is. And this guy's attributes, his overall's got to jump after this season. I mean, for him to be a 72 overall running back and play the way that he is, I mean, he just has, I guess, the best attributes in the right areas. Still was a loss of a yard, though, and it's 2nd down and 11. I formation, here goes play action. Chumlee looking, taking a shot deep, and it's incomplete as he overshoots his target, Derek Hicks, and that's going to bring up now 3rd down and 11 for the Diablos. He said Myles' nickname should be Truck because he definitely needs a nickname. I'll leave it up to you guys to come up with player nicknames. Here it goes, 3rd down and 11. Play action again. Pressure is coming, and off to the races goes Chumlee, and he's got a 1st down. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 16. Big play right there, but there's going to be an injury once again on the field, and it's going to be the tackle, the defensive end, Herndon, who's shaken up on the play, so we're going to have to take an injury timeout. Doesn't look good for Herndon as he's up there with the trainer. It's never a good sign. And so in for the injured Reggie Herndon comes Curry Morrissey. Actually, he should be starting. I don't know why they didn't change that up. I made it where he was supposed to start because I accidentally, when I recreated the Explorers over from Madden 17 to Madden 18, I actually accidentally created him as a 2nd string player. And I tried to switch him back as a starter. So to be honest, the starter is starting right now. So not really like they lost anybody, just lost a backup. But it was a gain of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd down and 6. They'll go right back on the ground, and there goes Myles Kerrigan doing what he does best, and that is absolutely just running through defenders. Gonna have to get another look at that at least, are we? No, they're not gonna show it, but still, nice tough running right there by Kerrigan. You guys seen it. It's 3rd down and 1 here for the Diablos, and the gun is Chumlee. He's going to look to try to throw. In the flats, he gets it out, and that's another touchdown for Mexico City. Able to get that one out to his tight end, and unfortunately, on my app, it's not showing his name up, nor does he have his name on the back of the jerseys. I've already told you guys about the jerseys of the Diablos for some reason not having none of the players' names on the back, and that's just really weird. But yeah, still a big play right there by the Diablos, and they're going to take the lead. And so the extra point now moves this game up to a 7-point lead that the Diablos will hold with a brand new score of 17-10. Here's a look at Latavian Worrell talking with his offense on the sideline, looking to go back out and tie things up. He said, "Thank you sleeping on Diablos." Yeah, to be honest, man, I didn't think the Diablos would be all this good as far as competing. When you look at this team, overall-wise, I mean, you've seen where they stand. They're 77 overall as a team. Of course, that doesn't matter. But when you look at the positions, the overalls in the positions, it would lead you to think that this team shouldn't even be in this area. And the fact that there are players who are 70 overalls and things like that making the plays that they are just speaks wonders about this team. I mean, this is just a rare occasion. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to be a slept-on team. And I will have to say the reason why they're in this spotlight is simply because of Myles Kerrigan. He's been explosive. And Chum Lee. Oh, yeah, I'll give you the roles unlocked for you, Preston. 2nd down and 10. Here goes a throw and a big play right there as he'll force the incompletion. And that was a great job. I believe that was Booth. And it's now 3rd and 10 for the Explorers. In the backfield all by himself. Here goes Worrell. Pressure's coming. Gets it off. It's a completion, but it's not going to be a 1st down. And so that's going to bring up 4th. The Diablos impressing me so far. I mean, doing a great job on defense. Getting stops as we just seen right there. They've given up, some big plays, but this defense for the most part still getting it done. Their offense is clicking so far, making big plays. They got the lead. And now they got an opportunity to stretch their lead by 2 possessions. Let's see if they can do it. Here goes the punt. No fair catch. Look at that spin move, though. Just nasty. Absolutely caught the defensive player just flying by. And that's going to be a nice 1st down for the Diablos. Let me go ahead. I'm real fast, so I'm going to have to skip through you guys' comments real fast and try to see if I can set up my guy with the rolls. So I'm going to do that real fast. I'm pretty much just going to give you pretty much like full control. Yeah, so I'm on it now. I'm going to save that. Nice play right there, though, by the Explorers. And I think I have everything set up. So I think I just changed your role now. Yeah, I think you changed your role now, Preston. So check it out and see if everything's working. If not, then I'm going to have to work on that, I guess, probably later. But here we go. 3rd down. It's going to be picked up as he's able to get that one out to Derek Hicks. He gets it to the 36, and this is going to be 1st and 10 for the Diablos. Oh yeah, if you're going to be a part of the RFL, of course, every quarter, Preston said he's going to post up the Discord so you guys can be a part of it. But also, I believe if you can again, Preston, post that up in the comments again. But I believe I did work on your role in the community, so that way you could be able to do what you said you needed. Here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Diablos, moving the ball so far really well. They'll go with a counter run play here, and it's going to be Kerrigan who'll get it out across midfield to the 49 for a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8. Join the Discord, Stefan. Appreciate that, man. Make sure that you give him a role because he's a head coach now in the RFL. So, Preston, if you can hear me, if you're still on the live stream, make sure you give him a owners, I think I have it listed as, or if not, a coach role. Big catch right there, though. That's going to be a 1st down from the Mexico City. That was a tough catch to be made in traffic. That's Taylor Mayer who's going to hang on to that, and it's now 1st down and 10 at the 26. And that's one thing about Chum Lee. There's times where he's just inaccurate, and then there's times where he could just make unbelievable throws. I mean, this guy putting throws on the money. Makes a perfect pass right there on the move And it's now first down and 10 at the 34. I said the 26. I don't know what I was saying. But here we go. First down and 10. I formation. They'll run the ball up the gut. And they've had so much success with this through the season. I mean, look at Miles Kerrigan's numbers so far. 18 carries for 82 yards. I mean, this guy is on his way to possibly reaching over 100 yards rushing in the first half. I know he's hot. Just came off a 200-yard game a week ago against the Condors. Looking to try to repeat that performance here. There goes another run with him. Counter run. And this time he's going to be met up front for a loss on the play. And that was a good job by the defensive tackle, Nate Schmidt. He's going to take him down. And it's now 3rd and 4 for the Diablos. There goes Chumley looking, throws, and wide open for a first down as he's able to connect with his tight end. That's Jack Hagan, who's going to get it out all the way across to the 15 to the 13 for another Mexico City Diablos first down. So it's 1st and 10 at the 13, I formation. It's a handoff. And this one's not going to be much to be given up on the ground as he'll pick up just a yard. So now it is 2nd down for the Diablos. This is when the defense of the Explorers wants to step up. They want to make sure that they do not give up another touchdown. That is going to make this comeback just that much harder. What's good, Cyber Sports Network? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. That's cool. That's what's up, man. Making you said an AFC side. Actually, this is a 32-team league that I run. I have the AFC and the NFC side, and as far as the championship game, I recreate the 2 conference champions in another franchise for those guys that play out in the game. But yeah, that's the way this league runs. So it's not a 16-team league like many think. It's a full 32-team league. What's good, David Bush? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd and 7. Here goes Chumley setting up the screen. He's got the blocks and a great tackle right there. It looks like he's going to be stopped short. Timeout's going to be called by the Explorers. And they're now going to have to settle for a field goal. I don't know if you heard me though, David Bush. I said what's up to you, man. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so here goes the Diablos, looking to increase their lead by 10 with this field goal attempt. This one an easy one, a 21-yarder, and it's good. Brand new score, 20-10. So now we are under 2 minutes. Excuse me real fast, I gotta set something up. There we go. So now we're under 2 minutes here in this game. And here goes the Explorers, looking to try to at least cut this lead down some before the end of the half. Good return right there to get everything started, as he'll bring it out to the 34. First down and 10 here for the Explorers. Here goes Worrell looking, throws, gets it out to Banjo, and he'll be down at the 40. And they're going to run that 2-minute offense as he'll pick up 6. All in the backfield this time is Worrell. He's going to look to pass. 4-man rush here for Mexico City. There goes another completion out to Banjo, and he'll get it all the way across the field to the other 40. So a 20-yard gain right there for the Explorers, and they're looking like they're going to be able to score before this one's over. Worrell once again looking to throw. He's got time. He's going to take a shot deep, and he misses his guy. He was just wide open. And that's a pass that you just cannot miss right there. He had Latevin Worrell. I mean, I keep saying Worrell because it's the same as Latavian Worrell. But he had Latevin Aguilar wide open. And he just missed him. He had a foot. He had a step on the corner there. Got to be able to complete those. Second down and 10 here at the 40. Shotgun for Worrell. It's a bunch formation to the right. Worrell's going to look to throw. And in the flats, he's going to get it out to his tight end Givens, who's going to be taken down. And their second timeout now called for the Explorers. They're in field goal range at least. But these guys want to be able to at least cut this lead down to 3 and score a touchdown here. Third down and 1. Here goes Worrell rolling out, throws, and he's off the mark again. And so another incomplete pass, and that's now going to set up fourth down for the Explorers. But at least they'll still be able to cut this game down to 1 possession as long as they can knock down this field goal. It's not going to be too much of an easy one, as this one's going to be a 49-yarder. And, of course, you got to worry about guys trying to get in to block it. So there goes the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it hits off the bar. And so they come up empty-handed, just short. Had the accuracy, just did not have enough leg for it. Just barely had enough leg for it. And that one's going to bounce right off the crossbar. Here's another look at it. It looked good. It hits right there. Oh, man. So no points for the Explorers. They're still going to be down by 2 possessions. And now the Diablo is going to come back out onto the field with good field position. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Remember, Mexico City hasn't wasted a timeout yet. They'll run the ball up the middle, and that's an explosive run there by Kerrigan. And Mexico City is going to call their first timeout. It's a gain of 7. You said Chase's college? Chase McCoy went to, no, he didn't go to South Alabama. He went to Tennessee. And he's actually, you can actually follow up on Chase McCoy's college career because he actually is a channel, a player of a YouTube channel. So he was submitted to me a couple years back, and then I finally decided once I made this league to put him in the first draft. So that's why he's here. But check out my man Azor Effects channel. And he'll have Chase McCoy all the way back from NCAA 13, NCAA 14, 12. He has a whole storyline on Chase McCoy. And I enjoyed watching him way back before I even came up with this idea. So I'm glad to have him be a part of my league. And in his first year, he turned up, man. It was a fantastic season for him. But 1st down and 10 here. 43 seconds. And look at the Diablos. Big play right there across midfield as he hits Philip Braxton. And the Diablos look like they may be able to score once again before the end of the half. And with that, he actually gets the team in field goal range. So this team, yep, like I said, looking like they may be able to score. Yeah, I got to agree with you, Mike Smith. Kerrigan is definitely a hard-nosed runner. 1st down and 10. Here goes Chum Lee moving around in the pocket. Probably unnecessary that he had to wall off that much. And that led to an incomplete pass. He had good protection up front. Should have just set his feet. And it would have been a much better throw there. Instead, hits the turf, incomplete. And the Diablos are facing 2nd down. 17 seconds left. Here goes Chum Lee. Throws in a dangerous pass as he aims it high over the receiver's head. And he's lucky there wasn't any safety around the ball to make a play on it. Definitely is a good game so far. Diablos looking like they may get to the Thunderbirds in the NFC Championship. What a game that's going to be. Philip Braxton gets down to the 21. The final timeout of Mexico City is going to be called. It's 7 seconds, and a field goal attempt will put them up by 2 possessions, which they already are, but it'll put them up by a score of 13 if they can knock it down. And this is a big game for the Explorers, man. They are without C.J. Robinson, who I can say, if he was in this game, would have made a huge impact. But at the end of the day, He's not. So they got to find a way to make plays. And if they can at least just advance somehow this week over the Diablos and face the Thunderbirds, they're going to have CJ Robinson at their arsenal. So they got to make sure that they try their best to make something happen here and try to advance. Because if they can, they're going to be in a good spot. But that's going to be the end of the first half. The Explorers are trailing here at home. It looks like we may see 2 upsets in the NFC playoffs in the divisional round. But it's been a competitive one here. The Explorers having success through the air, on the ground, not so much. And as for the Diablos, they're having success all over the place on offense. And here's a look at how things start out, a couple of highlights. And in the meantime, while those are running, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments. Just many of you got to go back and watch that replay. The replay of the last play. Actually, the O-line AI was actually good. Yeah, man. I guess I definitely missed that one. I usually don't pay attention to the lineman unless it's like a really good block or pancakes is going on. But shoot, anytime it's doing that and affecting the lineman, I know these sliders are official. So I gotta make another video about the sliders. These ones way better than the video that I got on the sliders from earlier. So yeah, with all that being said though, we head into the second half. The Diablos are going to get the ball as they already have a 13-point lead over the Explorers. And a pretty decent return as he gets it out to the 27. And the Diablos are going to come back out onto the field offensively. Chumlee has played a fantastic game so far. Hasn't turned the ball over. His team's up. He's led his team down the field multiple times. Made some big plays. I mean, kid's getting it done so far. Seems like there's nothing but a bunch of rookie starting quarterbacks that are leading their teams to the Relocation Bowl. And here we go, first down and 10. They're going to run the ball with Kerrigan, and he'll find his way down to the 30 for a nice gain of 3. Yeah, you can do that if you can, but you don't necessarily need a photo of your player. If you would like to, have that, because I'm trying to use the photos that you guys send to display your player, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to create a photo for your guy like I did last season, because there's just so many people that's in the draft this season. So you're just going to have to get how he looks in the team that drafted you's uniform. So that's how it's going to have to roll. But here we go, third down and 7. And Chumlee tripped up, falls on the ground. And that's going to be a loss. It's now 4th down and 11. It's going to be real quick. I just seen something in the Discord get dropped. Seeing guys getting at it. That's what's up. I'll be sure to go back to the Discord after this stream. Can't wait to get my computer fixed. I mean, so many things going on. Here we go, first down and 10 for the Explorers. It's a handoff and a nice solid tackle right there by Orr. Martin Orr stepped out, got himself a little bit injured earlier in the first quarter, but ever since coming back, he's been in on a lot of big plays. The offensive line's doing it. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I keep my eyes on the offensive line a little bit more than usual, because they are doing a good job. Pressure's coming, and down goes Latavian Worrell as he's going to be sacked by Rayvon Haggerty. And that now brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Explorers. Like I said, this defense really solid up front. They got to make sure that they can protect as much as they can. These receivers has got to work extra hard to get themselves open. Like we said, we already see that CJ Robinson is gone. And the receivers, they only have one receiver that's even over 70 overall. And that's Philip Stubblefield with a 73. Everybody else is in the 60s. So it's going to be a tough day throwing the ball for the Explorers. They had some success, though. But still, at the end of the day, it's tough to win when you got receivers like that. But here we go, 3rd and 15. He'll check it down, and that's Dion Boley. And he'll go down at the 21. Not going to be enough for a first down. And it's 4th. What's good, Gamer Informer? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Definitely can agree with you, Matt. It seems that the Diablos going to prove the RFL community wrong. I mean, they were predicted not to even make it past the first round. They knock off the Condors in a very good game, and here they are taking on the number 4 team in the RFL and beating him so far up by 2 scores. Man, he's really been killing guys on that spin move on the return. And that's going to be a pretty decent return as he gets it out to the 23 and back out onto the field. Trots Chum Lee. And here's a look at how he's been performing today. 11 for 17, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he's been fantastic. Offset. Oh, I thought it was offset I formation. Actually, it was just a 2x2 there with the tight ends and receivers. They tried to run the ball with Kerrigan, and he's going to be met for just a short gain of a yard. You said that was me. I wasn't. I sent you a DM. What message I'm getting? Okay, and look at this run! And he looks like he's going to take it all the way to the house. Oh my goodness, that's another touchdown for Mexico City. A 75-yard touchdown run. I was up here looking at the comments, and I didn't even pay attention to Myles Kerrigan just breaking off a long 75-yard touchdown run. Unbelievable. And that is going to put the Diablos up by 3 scores over the Explorers. Man, this guy's good. If he still has a 72, I got to see to it that this guy does not have a 72 overall, man. You know how many experience points this guy's probably got? He's got to be, if he's in the 70s for next season, that's a problem. But here we go. They're going to go for 2 points. They try to give it to the crown to Kerrigan again, but they're not going to have that as Mornsey is going to take him down behind the line of scrimmage at the 35. Unbelievable, man. Rushed for over 200 yards last week against the Condors, and he's on pace to do the same thing here. 2 rushes for 76 yards on that drive for Ryan. I was about to say Ryan Kerrigan. That's the Redskins guy. For Myles Kerrigan. Absolutely amazing. And now the Explorers are in a hot seat, down by 19. And if this offense can't get things going, they are going to be eliminated in their first round of play. You already seen the Snowhawks get absolutely embarrassed at home. And so far, the same deal here for the Explorers. I mean, they look good, though. I mean, they're not really doing all that bad. It's just that the Diablos are just making bigger and better plays. First down and 10 here at the 23. Here goes a handoff. And Atagwe going to roll his way down to the 30. And that's somebody who's missing here so far for the Explorers as well. The ground game hasn't been there, but when you're down by as many points as they are so far, you really don't look towards running the ball. It's a counter run play, and here goes Atagwe. Spoke too soon, and he's going to answer back with a long touchdown run himself to the 10-5 touchdown, Columbus. 70-yard touchdown run, and they are going to cut right back into this lead. Absolutely amazing. That's a great play. They needed that. I spoke way too soon. It seems like every time I try to say something about a player, they do exactly what I say that they're not doing. And as soon as I said he wasn't clicking on offense, he comes up with a 70-yard touchdown run. Look at the offensive line up front. Pancakes everywhere. And here goes a field goal attempt to cut this lead down to 12. And it's good. So a brand new score, 29-17. Got ourselves a high-scoring game, it looks like. So here goes the Diablos on the return. And he'll get it out past the 25 to the 28. Don't count anybody out yet. Of course, if you're new to the RFL, you're going to learn that. And if you've been here, you already know that. So these games, despite what kind of lead a team may have, a comeback can happen at any time in this league. This first down and 10 here at the 28. Under center is Chumlee. His defense just gave up a 70-yard touchdown run, and look at this. He's going to weave his way through the defense, and on the first play, he's going to score another long touchdown run, 72 yards. Oh my goodness. He is now over 200 yards rushing in this game, on his way to break the RFL record for the most rushing yards in a single game, and he's doing it here in the playoffs. 200 yards back-to-back in a game in the playoffs. Unbelievable. And this guy's a 72 overall player. And so the extra point is good, and the brand new score is 36-17. This is absolutely incredible. I don't know if Atagwa is going to be able to break off another run to answer back like he did before, because I don't know, it's just a different type running back they got there in the backfield for Mexico City. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He needs to be in the 90s. He really needs to be in the 90s. And one thing that I do is, like, if the experience points isn't enough though, and a player had a phenomenal season, I've got to give him some attributes, some extra attributes in certain areas for, like, that they stood out in. I'm not just going to boost up a whole bunch of things for no reason. Like, as far as speed, it looks like Kerrigan's speed's got to go up, man, because this guy, I mean, he just burnt the whole defense right there. I know for a fact his ball carry vision's definitely got to go up. And here goes running. It's just a battle between the grounds right now. As far as the running backs, these guys going at it. Yeah, the blocks definitely, I can agree with you, Stefan, was very well up front. And the Diablos, man, they are really putting on a show. I do not know who's going to win if they advance to take on the Thunderbirds. I mean, that's going to be a really big game. These conference championship games, oh my God, I cannot wait for them. Remember, they're coming you guys' way on Christmas, so just in 2 days. You're not going to have to wait a week as it was about to be. So, good thing you guys did say something about Christmas about that. And of course, I'm going to deliver. What's good, Bradley? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's second down and 2 here for the Explorers. Moving the ball well so far, running it. There goes Warwick motioning out to the left side, but they'll run a counter to the right. But he's going to be met by JT Mayer for a loss. And it's now 3rd and 4 for the Explorers. And Philip Stubblefield, the receiver, got himself injured there. So Latevin Aguilar is going to have to step up. So there goes another receiver down for the Explorers. There goes Worrell looking, throws, gets it out to Banjo, his tight end, and that's going to move the chains. There's still a lot of football left here in this game, y'all. As far as me playing Madden 18, I'm definitely not going to be able to play you anytime soon, my guy. But, yeah, as far as that, I'm planning on doing, like, where I play my subscribers. But that's only when I got, like, free time. And as of late, I've been really busy, of course, with this league. So, yeah, that's where I stand. Not going to be able to play you anytime soon, though, Bradley. And here goes a shot, and a big play right there as he's able to hit his tight end, Banjo, once again. And that's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. This game is absolutely wild right now. Braxton Banjo, 7 catches, 87 yards. And we got ourselves a game over 50 points right now combined. We're about to get it probably over 60 after this score. Oh, no, not over 60. Would it be? Yeah, it might be over 60, I believe. They go to the ground with a Tagway, and he'll get to the 8. Not really much to go there. It's 2nd down and goal. And this has got to be probably one of the most high-scoring, explosive games in the playoffs that we've seen so far. Of course, the Thunderbirds and Snowhawks did score more points, though, in the last game. These guys just keep answering back and forth. There goes a handoff to Otagwe, breaking tackles, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Explorers are going to answer right back with a touchdown of their own, and they'll cut the lead back to 12 if they can get the extra point. And look at the coach. He is amped up. The Explorers getting it done. Look at that great running, great power running there by Otagwe, swatting the arm off and finding his way in the end zone for 6. And so the extra point is up and it's good. And we got ourselves a 36-24 ball game here in the third. The Diablos are up. Could we see a comeback, you guys? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of saying and feeling that the Explorers weren't going to be able to make a comeback, but I mean, they cut it right back, they answered back. So let's see how the Diablos respond. There goes the return, gets it out past the 25, and they'll have possession at the 29. And off the rip, I'm going to have to say that the Explorers absolutely have to worry about the guy in the backfield, and that's Myles Kerrigan. Forget Chumlee's numbers right there. They have to stop Myles Kerrigan on the ground. 2 consecutive back-to-back games over 200 yards in the playoffs. You got to find a way to stop this man. They're going to look to try to throw, though. Here goes Chumlee taking off out of the pocket, and he'll get it past the 35 to the 36. Actually, it was past the 25, so I said the wrong yardage there. Oh, yeah, I was right. We did get it out past the 35. Still a good run. So it's a gain of 7, and it's second down and 3. We're going to go with play action. Pressure coming. Easy check down. Nice read by Chumlee as he shoots it right over his head to his tight end, Philip Braxton. And the Diablo's going to move the chains. As far as stats, you can send his stats. That's what I got the resume part there for. And look at this run. Stiff arm. And Myles Kerrigan is just a whole nother guy, man. He's been a whole different player since coming into the playoffs. I mean, he's running with a full head of steam, breaking tackles like it ain't nothing. Look at this run. He looks way faster than what his attribute says. I believe he's in the 80s with speed. That's going to have to come up after how we've seen. I mean, look at that stiff arming, guys. He is absolutely a tough cookie to bring down. I feel I disrespected him by even calling him a cookie. Here we go, first down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Looks like they're going to give the ball once again right off to Kerrigan. And the defense this time doing a much better job as they'll stop him for no gain. He's rushed for over 250 yards, though, in this game. The RFL record for most rushing yards in a game is 313, which was set by the Thunderbirds running back Ronnie Nickens, the rookie out of Ohio State. So if he can break it, that'll be amazing. There goes a handoff, and Kerrigan, once again, going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He'll probably get a yard at best. It's third down. He said like he's insane. Yeah, man, that's if they make it, though. The Diablos, I mean, they got to take out the Thunderbirds. That's going to be a crazy game, and then if they face either the Celtic Tigers or Red Dragons in the bowl, that's going to be something. Here we go, third down and 9. Chumlee spinning around. He's going to take off with his legs, and he's got a first down again, and it's a fumble. He can't hang on to the ball, and the Explorers are going to come up with the turnover right there. Look at me getting all tongue-tied. That was a big play right there for Columbus, and now they have a chance to go down the field, score, and cut this lead down to a possession. Big play right there. Roy was in there on the fumble. He forced it. Here's another look at it in a different angle as you can see him swiping at the ball, and the ball comes out there. He lost control before a knee hit the ground, and back out onto the field comes the Explorers offense with a chance for a comeback. I think I did almost curse. But here we go. First down and 10 at the 29-yard line. They're going to motion Warwick, Otagwe in the backfield all by himself. No receivers. It's a counter run play. And Atagwe not really going to get much, maybe a couple of yards. Second down and 8 here for Latavian Worrell. He's going to look to pass. Quick throw. Say completion. Spoke too soon. He drops it. Should have been caught. And that's going to bring up third down now for the Explorers. And that was the tight end. Actually, that wasn't the tight end. That was Staley, who couldn't haul it in. They're still without Philip Stubblefield, so they have nothing but 60 overall receivers out there. It's going to be tough for them to get open. Only other target that they have is Braxton Banjo, but of course that's not going to matter because that ball goes incomplete, and they're going to have to punt it. So a turnover does not end up in points for the Explorers, and they're going to have to give it right back to Mexico City. So good defense there by the Diablos. The punting unit for the Explorers is out onto the field. Still down by 12, hoping that their defense can come back out on the field, get a stop or at least a turnover like last time. And if they can do that, they'll give their offense another opportunity to come back out on the field to try to get themselves back into this one. But a good return right there, as they'll come out and start things out at this 21-yard line. Back out onto the field comes Chumlee. Fumbled the last time he was out onto the field. Let's see if he can take better care of the ball. Here goes a handoff, and that's Kerrigan running his way close to the 25. But oh no, there's an injury on the field. And it's looking like it's to Kerrigan as he is holding what appears to be his knee. And hopefully that's not no sign of an ACL tear or anything. If he's up there with the trainers, that's not going to be good. Doesn't show what happens to him, so maybe he'll be able to return. And in for his place is going to come Leroy Looker. Second down and 7. They'll give it to Looker to run the ball. And he's going to be brought down at the 28. For a gain of 4. It's now third down. I kind of like that nickname that you guys give Miles Kerrigan. Tractor. I like it. Third down and 3. Play action. Here goes Chumlee looking, and he's off the mark. And that's going to bring up fourth down. And so now the Diablos going to have to punt it. And who knows, maybe if they had Miles Kerrigan in, they would have probably ran the ball. They try to throw it, try to go off some play action. Doesn't work out. Incomplete pass there by Chumlee. And the Explorers now have a chance to come back out onto the field and make something happen. Yeah, I'm hyped up for next year myself. Almost gets a block punt right there. He's got lucky. Gets it off. And here goes the return. Nothing he can really do there as he'll only get about 2 or 3 yards. Should have called it fair catch. At least he gets something. And so the offense going to come back out onto the field once again with an opportunity to bring this down to a 1-point lead. Let's see if they can do it. He said, can you smell the momentum, Smith? Definitely seems like momentum for the Explorers is shifting. And here we go, first down and 10 at the 12. They're going to go with a run play, and that's Bradley Atagwe as he'll get his way down to the 18. It's now second down and 4. So a 6-yard pickup. Second and 4 here at the 18. There goes Worrell looking, throws, and in the flats, he's able to find his tight end Givens. And that's enough for a first down as he gets it out across the 25. And it's going to be first and 10 at the 26. Now it's just a nice easy pass play that needed to be made there. Pressure was coming. It was man-to-man coverage. He saw it. Tight end had the defender out leveraged. So he just threw it out there to him. Picks up the first down. And they're going to continue to move on this drive. So it's 1st and 10 for the Explorers. Here goes a run, and a nice run there by Atagwe as he gets it inside, actually past the 30 to the 33. And with that, that is going to take us into the 4th and final quarter. They're showing the highlight, I guess, first. Nice juke right there. Man, what about these running backs today? They've been fantastic. And like I said, that's the last play of the 3rd. Put your 4s up because now it is crunch time. The Explorers have to find a way to get themselves back into this one. If they can't, we're going to see the Diablos taking on the Thunderbirds in the NFC Championship. So here we are back in Columbus. The Explorers down by 12. But they have an opportunity to cut it down to a possession again. Let's see if they can do it. Coming out onto the field is the offense with a 2nd down and 2 at the 33. Here goes Worrell looking to throw. Quick one as he gets it out to Staley. And that's a 1st down for the for the Explorers. Nice play right there. And they're going to continue to move the chains. 1st and 10 here at the 37 for the Explorers. Here goes Worrell looking, throws, and he's got a completion out to Banjo. So he gets 5. It's looking like a really good drive here for Columbus. Seeing guys getting included into the RFL Discord, man. Definitely feel a great moment here for me. I appreciate everybody who is a part of this community. I'll be sure to also get in contact with you guys in the Discord once this stream is over and everything. And I'm glad I set this up so that way we can have a more put together community and we can talk amongst each other, besides from just having to meet up in the live streams as we had to. Well, on 2nd down, they go with a draw play. It doesn't work out. They lose a yard, and the Explorers are going to be facing a 3rd down and 6. That was a great job right there by the defense. Nice block shed also up front. The D-tackle, and now it's 3rd down from here for the Explorers. Can they pick it up? They need to keep the momentum going here offensively. They're going to try to throw for it. 5 wide empty set. All in the backfield by himself is Worrell. They're going to send 4-man rush. Quick throw, and look at the catch right there made by Staley. 1 man to beat, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 12. Big catch right there. What about the ball placement by Latavian Worrell? He put that one right on that was a back shoulder throw. Usually don't see that. Madden 17, they didn't have no back shoulder throws. But look at that back shoulder throw. Throws it right there behind the corner, and he can't react fast enough. Great catch by Staley, and the Explorers are going to have 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. First and 10 here. Goes a run up the middle. And it's an explosive run right there by Atagwe as he picks up 8. And it's now 2nd down and 2 at the 4-yard line. Can they punch this one in to make it a 1-score game? All set I formation here for the Columbus. They're going to run the ball. And there goes Diablos. There goes Bradley Atagwe, just getting a yard on the play. And it's now 3rd down for the Explorers. So an absolute big 3rd down situation here for the Explorers. Can they get in for 6? I know they don't want to settle for 3. There they go, a handoff and a great stop right there for the Diablos. They try to get it done on the ground, But one thing that these guys have got to know is just how great of a defensive front that the Explorers have. That the Diablos have. So trying to run on this defense in that situation, I wouldn't have said that was a smart idea, but they've had success. Don't blame them for trying it. But they're going to have to settle for a field goal here now. And they're still going to be down by 2 possessions. What's good, BD Deadman? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so the kick is up. The extra point is good. And this score is now a 9-point lead that the Diablos will have. Brand new score, 36-27. Hashtag Discord 2018. And so the Diablos going to return this one. A really good return as he gets it out past the 25. And his offense going to come out at the 28-yard line. Their offense hasn't been able to make anything really spark as of lately. They have lost Miles Kerrigan. No signs yet of him coming back. They're showing him, of course, in the lineup right now, but that doesn't mean he's back yet. And he is. So Miles Kerrigan is back in action. So he is not going to be sidelined anymore for the injury that he suffered on the last drive. It's first down and 10, and they're going to give him a carry, and he gets his legs absolutely swept from underneath of him as he gets blown up for a loss of 2, on that play. That was just a great job by the defense. They sent an all-out blitz, and it's now second down and 12 here for the Diablos. We'll go right back to him. And a nice solid tackle right there as he looked like he had nothing but blockers out to that right side. He could have exploded. But all he can do is pick up 1 yard there. And it's now 3rd and 11 for the Diablos. Most likely going to look to try to get it done here through the air. Play action. Here goes Chum Lee. Pressure is coming. He's getting hawked down. Throws on the move. And it's caught by Allen Rumpf. A beautiful catch right there in traffic. The coverage was excellent. And he still was able to make a fantastic grab in coverage. I'm surprised they aren't going to show that. That was a beautiful catch right there for a first down. And so Mexico City's drive is going to still be alive here. Here goes a throw and another big catch across the middle. This time it's Taylor Mayer. And that's going to be another first down for Mexico City. What about these receivers right now making some huge catches? Are they going to at least replay that? Okay. Here's a look at this catch, though. Look at this. Diving catch right there by Mayer. And Mexico City's moving the ball so far with ease. It's first down and 10 here at the 28. And it's a handoff and a big play right there by the defense. Looks like they got their mind made up, and that is to absolutely shut down this defense and focus, shut down this running game of the Diablos. And they're focusing heavily on that situation. But they also got to be aware of the passing game. That's been eating them up too. Here goes Chum Lee wide open as he finds Kerrigan. As he'll go out of bounds at the 19, a yard short of the first down. What's good, Jalen J? This is a CPU versus CPU league that I run. It's an offline thing, but I try to make it as realistic as possible, real commentary and everything. And look at this! Taking off out of the pocket, and Chum Lee's going to have a 1st and goal for Mexico City. Big run right there, and it's looking like the Diablos are going to be able to cap off with 6 here. Really good, impressive drive so far. Chum Lee slinging the ball, making some good throws, and he's getting it done also on the ground. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Here goes Chum Lee looking. Looks like he's going to take off again, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. What a drive by Mexico City. Chum Lee was absolutely fantastic. Where is this guy running? Now, see, that's what you get from Madden 18. Little weird things like that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's a good game, but Jesus Christ, this guy ran through a stadium wall in the crowd. That was just weird. But anyways, they're gonna go for 2 points here. And the score is 42-27. Here's a handoff up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Actually, a 2-point. No, they're going to say he didn't get it. Wow, that was an amazing tackle right there. Are we at least going to get another look at that? That was a nice play. Came up just short. And now the Diablos going to still be without points. Here's another look at it. And he did not get in the end zone, they said. Looking at the ball, it looked like he crossed it. But a solid tackle right there. Puts him right at, like, the closest you could get towards the end zone for 2 points. And he comes up empty-handed. So a lot of pressure is on the Explorers right now. 42-27. Tough position for any team to be in. We've seen 2 games back-to-back where teams have scored over 40 points. It's been an explosive playoff so far in the NFC in the divisional round. Here we go, first down and 10. Worrell's going to look, throws, and it's a first down catch as he is able to move the chains, connecting with, I believe that's Dundrakis. That's a long, weird name right there. But I'm going to just call him McGriff. Dundrakis McGriff right there, though. Makes a nice catch, and that is going to move the chain for Columbus. And yeah, I just don't feel that they have the firepower on the receiving end to try to pull off a comeback here. I mean, the Diablos, they're getting it done offensively. That score may have just closed everything out already. Here goes Worrell looking. And he'll throw. The catch is made on the sideline, but he was unable to have both feet in bounds. He tried to catch it. It's incomplete, and it's now 2nd and 10 for Columbus. Second and 10 here at the 34. Here goes Worrell. Quick throw, and this one looks like some miscommunication there. As the running back turned upfield, looked like he was running a wheel route. He tried to throw it out to him quickly, but he was not prepared, was not even paying attention. And so that's going to set up now 2nd down for the Explorers. Excuse me, 3rd. And they have to score in this drive. If they don't, it's game. Pistol formation here for Worrell. He's going to look to try to throw. Quick pressure, gets it out. And Banjo is going to be nowhere near first down, and it's now 4th. And so I do agree with you there, Labrie. I believe they will try to go for it here on 4th, and they are going to do exactly that. They need 4 yards. If they do not get it, this game is over, man. 4th and 4. Here goes Worrell. Looking, throws, and a big catch right there for a first down by McGriff. It was excellent coverage right there by Jaquelin Booth, but it was a better catch. And that was a big-time catch that needed to be made right there for the Explorers. Yeah, I believe it's 9:40 over here where I'm at, too. Actually, yeah, it should be. Here we go, first down and 10. A throw and completion to McGriff again, making a big completion. And he gets it to the 35 across midfield. It's a first down for the Explorers. And so they're moving down the field. They're not giving up. But they got a lot of work to do here if they want to try to pull off an incredible comeback. First down and 10 here at the 35 for Latavian Worrell. Here goes a handoff. And Atagwe not going to get much there, just a couple of yards. Yeah, I can't wait for the RFL draft as well, you guys. I mean, unfortunately, like I said, because of funds, I don't have the equipment to be able to live stream the draft, so it's going to have to be a behind-the-scenes thing, and then I have to create a video like I did for the first draft and make sure that the presentation is on point like last time, but it should be a good experience. Well, here we go, second down and 8. It's a throw out, and he'll go out of bounds at the 27. I got to make sure I make a draft trailer, too, trying to make another great one like I did for last season. Well, for this season, actually. Here we go, third down and 2 for the Explorers. Time is winding down. It's working against them. They got to find a way to make something happen here. There goes a throw and a big play right there being made by the defense. And now it's 3rd and 2, no gain on the play. Bradley Atagwe going to be brought down by Jacoby Haskins. And for a second time, they're going to have to go for it on 4th. And so a flag is going to be on the field. False start there. That's really going to hurt them. All they needed was 2. Now they're going to need 7 as they'll be backed up 5. There haven't been any penalties all that much at all this game. And right there towards the end, where it's crunch time for the Explorers, they get one. Here goes Worrell looking. Pressure's coming. He throws the ball down the field, and a catch is made for a first down. Unbelievable grab right there by Staley, and that is going to set them up with 1st and goal at the 10. What a catch. Here's another look at it. One-on-one, man-to-man coverage, and this is Staley's strong suit. Going up and getting the ball, Tyrone Staley comes down with that catch and keeps both feet in bounds. That was amazing. It's first down and 10 at the 10-yard line after the big pickup, and here goes a run up the middle. The offensive line absolutely destroying the defense, and they get in the end zone for 6. So don't count them out yet, you guys. This is a one-possession game if they can, well, they don't have to settle for 2 yet. I think they should just kick the field goal, and if they can get the field goal, look at this, everybody just getting put down up front. That was just pure determination there by the offensive line. Nice 10-yard touchdown run. And with this extra point, that is going to cut the lead to just, I believe, 8. Yep. So the extra point now takes it to a score of 42-34. And all the Explorers really need to do is get a stop, score, and on top of that, get a 2-point conversion. So they are not out of this, you guys. Actually, it's more than enough time for the Columbus Explorers. They still haven't even reached the 2-minute warning yet. They have all 3 of their timeouts, so they don't even have to burn them until 2 minutes. So what if their defense gets a stop? Very much possible. And they've been doing a much better job. Hopefully they don't give up anything like they've given up on that last drive, though. Yeah, that offensive line on that play right there came through big time. And coming back out onto the field, Miles Kerrigan. He's been a beast today. Rushed for over 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. His team has an 8-point lead, and all they have to do is run out the clock. First down and 10 here at the 27. In the gun is Chum Lee. They're going to hand the ball off here to Kerrigan. Stiff arm, and he's going to be brought down at the 36. It's a gain of 9. And if I'm the Explorers, might just give up this first down right here so I don't have to try to waste any timeouts before after the 2-minute warning to try to stop this guy at the 1-yard line. That seems like that's going to be a tough task. Second down and 1. Pistol formation here for the Diablos. There goes a run, and in the open field is Myles Kerrigan. And he is closing in on the single game rushing record. I mean, still got a little bit of a ways to go. He's at 279. He needs to reach at least 313 or more. So let's see if he can actually break that record. And on top of that, pull out with a win here for the Diablos. This defense, I don't feel they're even calling the right plays. I mean, this defense up front needs to do a much better job of attacking the run. It's obvious that the Diablos are going to try to run the clock out with their star player. And so they need to be ready and be able to make plays to where he can't move the ball. Looks like they're ready now, though. They got a lot of guys in the box here. First down and 10 at the 48. They're going to motion the tight end Hagan. And here goes a run. And that's going to be Myles Kerrigan fighting his way all the way to the 45. It's a gain of 7. And the first timeout is going to be called by the Explorers. If these guys give up a first down, this game is over. So now the timeouts are going to have to be burned. And it's only 3 yards away from determining the final of this game. So let's see if the Diablos can get it. Here goes a draw. And a nice solid tackle right there. It's going to be a timeout call. And it looks like he's going to be inches short. And so if he just gets inches, that's going to be it. It all comes down to this play. Can the Diablos get this first down? All they need is an inch. It's I formation. This defense looking like they're going to try to send the house this time. There they go, a handoff, and he's going to explode for the first down. And that's going to close out this game. The final timeout is going to be burned of the Explorers. And it's going to be first and 10 at the 29. It was a great game, man. Absolutely fantastic. Diablos shocking the RFL world again with another big victory. They beat the Condors. Well, actually, they were predicted to beat the Condors now that I think about it. They were the better team, despite Chase McCoy and all that. But this game, I didn't expect them to win or put up the amount of points that they did. They've done a good job. And so now all they're going to do is just run out the clock. No timeouts left for Columbus. There goes a handoff. And Kerrigan is just 5 yards away from breaking or at least tying the RFL record for the most rushing yards in a game. He's rushed for over 300 yards. All they need is 5. Oh, and they're not even going to let him try to get it. Still a great game, though. They're just going to take the knee. Guess they don't want to risk anything. Possible fumble could happen. He did look like he was tired. And that's going to do it, you guys. The final knee was taken. Oh, looks like they're going to kick a field goal. Hopefully they don't do it. That's just rubbing salt in the wounds. And they don't. They just come out. And that's going to do it. The Explorers, another upset here in the NFC round, as both the Snowhawks and the Explorers were knocked off in their first game in the playoffs. And Latavian Worrell and the Explorers had a fantastic season. I mean, it was great. This was a great game as well. Came down to the wire. Final score 42-34. One possession game. Can't ask for a better game than that, man. Another great game in the RFL playoffs, and now we have just 4 teams remaining in the RFL playoffs. It's now between the Condors. No, I said the wrong name. It's now between the Celtic Tigers, the Red Dragons, the Diablos, and the Thunderbirds. Who is going to be crowned Relocation Bowl champions? Who do you guys think are going to win the conference championship game? So many questions to be asked. Of course, I'm going to post that question up and have a poll vote on Twitter. And of course, since I have Discord, I'll be sure to interact with you guys on that. And so, fantastic game here, you guys, as the Diablos will advance to the conference championship. to take on the Thunderbirds. This is going to be, and remember, you guys, this is all going to go down on Christmas. So I hope you guys are free and ready and aren't doing anything between 4 and 8, because we're going to find out what two teams are going to be in the Relocation Bowl on Christmas Day. So this is going to be absolutely like a great ending to this season. We already know we're going to have ourselves a new champion. Of course, the Bulldogs never made it even into the playoffs. But can the Celtic Tigers find themselves back into the to the championship game and actually win it this time? Can the Red Dragons, for their first time being in the playoffs and having the best season out of anybody in the RFL so far, with a 15-1 record, almost perfect, with a great defense, can they cap out the season with a championship? The Diablos, the underdogs in all of this, and so are the Explorers. I mean, so are the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds just got granted the opportunity in the last game of the season to even be in the playoffs with a win over the Barons, over the Shamrocks, and after that, I mean, these guys have won two big games straight. And so whoever wins the championship at the end of the day is a great season, and it'll be just phenomenal. Big game. And so before I get into the stats, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments. You said over 50 yards of offense. Yeah, it was a lot of it was a lot of offense going on in this game, man. High scoring. It was a great game too. So if the Diablos play all phase tonight, they'll win. Yep. Said gotta see. Yeah, we definitely gonna go over the stats too. Kerrigan, he was close, man. I know he rushed for over 300 yards though, but he didn't break the RFL record. I saw that. What's good, Carl? Said I hope Diablos win so I can say he lost to the chance. Facts. It's always a good way to look at it. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Mahmood. Really appreciate you coming through, showing your support to the RFL. Like I said, know you're a part of a lot of other simulation leagues out there, but the fact that you're over here, still a part of this community as well, means a lot to me. Same with Mark and everybody else who's jumped over here as well. Means a lot. And I still support those other simulation football leagues, man. I mean, I have nothing against anybody. You know what I'm saying? And always been an open league and supportive guy. And man, wish everybody the best of luck. Looking forward to watching other league seasons as well. And so with that all being said, it's time to take a look at the stats. So here's a look at the stats of the game. Quarterbacks played fairly well. Latavian Worrell missed a couple of passes that I believe he should have made, but still a fantastic game for him. He was 26 of 44, over 300 yards passing. He had only one touchdown, and he did throw an interception, so he had himself a pretty average game here. And as for Chum Lee, fantastic. He had a QBR of over 100 with 128.8 and 128.4, 15 of 22, 207 yards, 68%, 2 touchdowns, and took excellent care of the football. No interceptions. So he played excellent. And now looking at the ground game, man, these running backs were getting it done. Myles Kerrigan had 40 touches in this game. He ran for over 500 yards combined in just 2 games. He had over 200 yards rushing last week, and then he tops that, almost breaking the RFL record. He's second now with the most rushing yards in a single game, with 308 with 40 carries and 2 touchdowns. Absolute beast today. And what about Bradley Atagwe? His performance also will not go unnoticed. He had 28 carries for 187 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was absolutely balling. Chum Lee was excellent also on the ground. 8 carries for 81 yards and a touchdown as well. As far as receiving, leading all receivers was the tight end for the Explorers, Braxton Banjo, with 9 catches for 98 yards. No touchdowns for him though. Tyrone Staley almost had a comeback win for the Explorers. Big catch that was made at the 10-yard line to set up the touchdown to bring them within the 1 score. Unfortunately, the defense couldn't get the stop. And Philip Braxton for the Mexico City Diablos, 5 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. Who else had a touchdown on the day? And it was Leroy Looker. Yeah, 2 catches for 25. His touchdown came earlier in the game. And finally, on the defensive side of the ball, 3 guys with 11 total tackles today. Deshaun Boyce, DeMarco Landaut, and Martin Orr. And then leading in tackles for loss was 3 tackles by Nathan Schmidt, the defensive tackle. So big game by him. Also had a total of 7 tackles as well. And leading in sacks, it was just everybody tied up at 1. JT Mayer, Reggie Herndon, Deshaun Boyce, and Rayvon Haggerty all with 1 sack. And this is incredible looking at these stats, man. Look at the stats. The sliders that I have are perfect. When will you see just 4 sacks in Madden 18 with anybody else's sliders? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And the only interception on the day came from Jacoby Haskins, which he had early in the first quarter. And that was it. That's it for the stats, you guys. And so, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments, of course, one more time before we roll out. So tomorrow game's time, or is it Christmas? Yeah, the games, the championship games for the conferences will be on Christmas Day. So that's in 2 days. So I cannot wait. So that means we have all Sunday to watch some NFL football. And on Monday, it's game time, y'all. Cannot wait to see who's going to be in the RFL championship game, man. Who's going to make it to the Relocation Bowl? Will it be the Celtic Tigers, the Red Dragons, the Diablos, or the Thunderbirds, man? I mean, to be honest, the only team that I predicted getting this far to the conference championship was the Thunderbirds, was the Celtic Tigers and the Red Dragons. To be honest, I mean, I expected those guys to actually be in the relocation in the AFC Conference Championship. As far as the NFC side, I did not expect to have it be the Thunderbirds and the Diablos facing off for a chance of being a relocation bowl. Like, that was unexpected. To LOL, who made Chumlee from Pawn Star? Oh yeah, it was some guy. He actually has a YouTube channel. He has Chumlee's career in college for Oklahoma. I forgot what his YouTube channel was. I know he's a Dolphins fan though. Let me see. I know I got him on Twitter. Let me go on Twitter real fast. I'm going on there right now so I can check him out. And yeah, it's Dan. I think his channel is called The Wild Side. So check that channel out. He's the one who created Chumlee. I know he's got to be hyped when he sees this. I know he's going to be hyped. The fact that his team, that Chumlee has led the Diablos to a conference championship. This is amazing. He said that's hilarious. Yeah, he did that, and it's funny though because he really did actually name the guy after the guy from the pawn shop. He even said that in his Road to Glory of Chumlee back in college for Oklahoma. That was hilarious. He said, Jay, music, you guys talking with each other. See you guys Christmas Day. Yep. Seems like I'm all caught up, you guys. Great win here for Mexico City. The Diablos pull off an upset. The second upset today, man. The Snowhawks and the Explorers get eliminated in the first game of the playoffs. So that's got to be upsetting. But still, great seasons for those two teams. They both went 13-3. But I know they would have loved to at least be able to compete with each other in the conference championship game, but they can't. Instead, it's going to be the Diablos and the Thunderbirds going at it. And I will see you guys on Christmas Day to determine what two teams are going to go into the championship. A week after that, I'm going to try to make sure I have the Pro Bowl set up. It's going to be a lot coming you guys' way, man. Make sure you guys also join the Discord. If you can, Preston Lee, drop that link. And for guys who may have not joined it yet or haven't seen it yet, make sure that you guys come through the Discord, man. Wrap it up with each other. Have a great time. It's just this league is growing, man. This league is absolutely growing, and it's going to get to a point where this is going to be the thing. I'm telling you. And so, with that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys Christmas Day as we will watch the Celtic Tigers take on the Red Dragons and the Diablos take on the Thunderbirds. I'm out. Peace. Merry Christmas to you all too.